will be taking us on today's topic and also doing a brief introduction, explaining what this robot can do, what ROYALQ is about. We also have our special guest here, leader OBM. The OBM is a V5 rank in ROYALQ, which is now called the team partner. You are welcome, sir. Leader George, you can take it up from here. Thank you and good evening.
So good evening. Good evening. You're all welcome to today's Zoom. Where we'll be talking about what is ROYALQ. For those joining us for today, for the first time today, you're all welcome. The business has been on. ROYALQ business has been on since 2021. Royal Quantitative. It's an artificial intelligence robot. That means it works with some intelligence. And what does it help us to do? What is the work? It buys crypto and sell. It buys crypto and sell. In which market? In the spot market. So those that are joining us, we trade crypto. The robot helps us to trade cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are digital tenders. You understand? And we trade it in a market called the spot market. This spot market is just like you buying gold. Buy gold, you keep it. And if the value of the gold goes up, you sell. If the value of the gold goes down, you can still go to the market of that gold. Because you know that the value of gold will everly increase. So when the value of gold increase, you go back to the market and sell. When the value of gold reduce, you go to the market and buy more. So this business, it's not a Ponzi scheme. It's like you starting a provision store business. You know the mindset you have when you start a provision business is the mindset that you are creating another source of income for yourself. It's not a business that you start today, just like you start provision store today, and tomorrow the items, you want to sell up all the items and close up the provision store. So it's not a business that when you start with your capital, you are looking for the capital tomorrow that you want to use it for another thing. This business is not a Ponzi scheme. It's a full-time business. So the same mindset you will have when you want to set up a provision store, that is the same mindset you will have when you want to start ROYALQ. ROYALQ, like I said, we started in 2021. We that started, we have paid up to 4 times, 4 shop rents. We paid in 2021, we paid in 2022, we paid in 2023, and we have renewed in 2024. So it's like your shop, your business that you renew your shop rent every year. So in ROYALQ, we use $120 to renew this robot every year. $120. You pay it as you pay your shop rent. Shop rent for ROYALQ, $120. And once you pay this money, the robot works for you 247. 247. Whether you are sleeping, whether you have data, as long as your trade is ongoing, is running, the robot have started it. You have instructed, you have activated a trade for the robot to do. It will buy when the price goes down. It will sell when the price goes up. Even when you are sleeping and the price goes up, it will sell. If you are sleeping, the price goes down, it will buy without you operating it. So the robot helps us to trade cryptocurrencies in the spot market, in your exchange. Your capital, you don't give it to anybody. Your capital stays with you in your Binance. So for those that are joining us, I don't know if you have heard about Binance. Binance is just like is an app that you store your digital currencies. It's just like you have your mobile app where you can use it to do your normal transaction in your naira or your currencies. So this is very secured. It's very secured because we have people trading with $20,000 as capital in their Binance. We have people trading with $100,000. It's very safe and secure. So all you have to do is keep your capital. Your capital can be as low as $5, as low as $50. So you see this your capital, you don't send it to the robot. Your capital is what the robots will be using to buy the crypto and be trading. If the price goes down and you have enough capital, the robot will buy the coins at a cheaper rate. When the price starts going up, the robot will start selling those quantity. So it's just like the business is simple if you put yourself in this mindset of you want to start a provision store. Okay, the shop, where is the shop? The shop is ROYALQ. You are renting it for 1 year with $120. In the shop, you have to keep gas fees. We call it gas fees. In your shop, you keep money for lights. You keep money to throw away dirty, to buy water. So all those small money you will use in running that your shop is what we call fuel fee. Your fuel in ROYALQ, you can have as low as $10. You can start as low as 15, 20, 25, 30. But your fuel fee must not reduce down to $2. It's just like when you buy fuel and put in your car. Your fuel fee that you are depositing in your ROYALQ will continue to be there until the robot starts making profits for you. The robot makes profit for you, 100% goes to you in your exchange. So both your capital and the profits the robot will be making from buying and selling of the trades will stay with you. But the robot will take its trade commission, that profit is making for you. It will be deducting fuel fee for that transactions. So anytime the robot makes profit for you, some fractions will be deducted for fuel fee. So these are your 120 you will send to your robot plus your gas fee, be it $10, 15, 20. This is the money you send to your ROYALQ. So as the robot starts trading with the capital in your exchange, safe and secure, no risks, no loss, we only experience waiting time. As the robot is trading for you, making profits for you, the money your gas fee is reducing small. So you always do top up, like how you top up your fuel in your car after driving it. You top it up. So once your gas fee start reducing to 10 to 5, you'll be getting notification that your gas fees is low. But for your gas fee to reduce, you must have been making profit. So from your profits, you top up. So the business is as simple as ABC. We only experience floating loss and floating profits. This, what they mean is they are not real loss, they are not real profits. It means waiting time, whether floating loss or floating profit, it means waiting time. It means that once you activate a trade for your robot, your capital is floating in your exchange. Floating in the sense that the robot have used it and start trading. When the robot is trading with your capital, you can't go to your Binance. When you use your capital to go to the market to buy goods, you will sell in your provision store. You don't, the next day, you can't start looking for the money you use, your capital you use in buying those items you are selling. The items are there. So once your robot starts trading with your dollars, the coins, they are the goods. So you don't go back to start looking for your capital. Your capital is already being used to trade crypto. And crypto value can go down. Crypto value can go up. It means that your capital will be floating as long as your trades are running. There is no time frame for robots to sell off a coin. The trade has two modes. The first mode is one shot. A robot that look at these trades, execute it, buy, sell it. When you sell it and make profit for me, stop. Don't trade that coin again. I will instruct you on another coin for you to trade. The second mode is cycle. Robots, I'm very busy. Continue trading this coin. Even when you make profit, keep my profits in my exchange. Use the capital and continue trading that same coin. Be keeping my profits. So these are the two modes we have in ROYALQ. So take ROYALQ as your salesperson. Remember, if you employ a salesperson in your provision store to help you trade, you should be monitoring it from time to fees is reducing, so you top up. Know what is happening. Know if the capital the robot is using to trade, if it's enough for that coin, because sometimes crypto will crash. Your robot needs more capital to buy the margin, to buy that crash, to buy the dip. So it will get to a point in the business that you will need to grow, you will need to expand, you will need to increase your capital. If you started with $100, it will get to a point that you will need to increase to growth. Is it that you are compounding? You might start with $100, and in the space of 1 month or 2 months, you have made $20 profit or $30 profit. You compound it. Your capital now will not be 130 or 120. But once you start and you have $50 to add, $100 to add, the more your capital, the more opportunity you are giving your robot to trade the crypto market and make more profits for you. So that is the secret. So setting up a business, setting up a business. It's not that you introduce 1 million into the business as your capital, and after 1 week, you are looking for that 1 million when the robot is already using it to buy coins and be selling and be making profit. All you have to do is be checking the profit you should be after. It's a business you have started. You are not after the 1 million you used to start. You are after the profit the robot is generating for you. What will you do? Which settings will you apply to your robot that will make your robot makes good profit for you? So it's your profit you should be after, because you rented the robot to do business for you for 1 year. So you should not be after the capital for that 1 year, because the robot is using it to buy coins, make profit. So you should be looking at the profit. So if your trading mode is on cycle, your robot will continuously using your profit to buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. So you should just be after the profit the robot is making. If your trade mode is on one shot, you know that after the robot use your capital to trade and sell, it will return back. You will see your capital and your profits in USDT once the robot ends the trade. So it's for you to now instruct the robot to trade another coin. Okay, so that is what we do. We trade cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are very volatile in nature. They go up and they come down with the speed of light. So that is why we are using these artificial intelligence robots to trade crypto to make us profits daily. Daily, in the sense that your capital is enough to make your robot to generate, or the coin the robot is trading for you is very volatile. These are the two conditions for you to make profit daily. Because even in your provision store, there are some days you might not sell anything. So in ROYALQ, there are some days you might not make profit, but other days we cover. So it's like a full-time business that you are starting. another source of income. You should be after, okay, how much is being generated daily? This is your profit. Are you compounding, or you need money to sort other things? Take it and run it as a business, a provision store business. If you have to increase your stock, increase your provision, your capital, you increase. You make profits and you have emergency, you can sell your profit at any time you like. You can either compound your profit, or you can either sell it. That is your choice. You don't need anybody's permission to sell your profit. If you want to sell your profit, there are always buyers 247 to buy your USDT and give you Naira. So we always have merchants that buys and sell in our community. So that is about the trading aspects of this business. So you can be trading and be making your profits. The robot will be making a profit for you 100% in your exchange. And believe you, that exchange is secure. Even when you want to register for Binance, you will see the verification process you will do. You yourself, you confirm that it's very secure. So no matter your capital, be it $1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 100,000. Okay, so that is the trading aspect. But like I said, if you understand all that I've said, you will know that there are sometimes you might be required to increase your capital so that the robot can make more profits for you. Okay? Okay, please. Okay, so there are sometimes you required to add capital. So now you might not have money. You might not have money to add. ROYALQ now designs another aspect. The aspect of, if you are willing to share this idea with someone, or you post about ROYALQ, you introduce ROYALQ to your friends, since the business is safe and secure, no risks, no loss. It's a business you can comfortably share with your brother. It's a business you can comfortably share with your neighbor, because their money can reduce in the trades because crypto goes down. But with time, the coins will come up. We have seen trades of minus 50% coming up to be in profit of plus 20% profit. With time, all the coins will sell. ROYALQ now is being designed that as the coins are going down, is designed that it should for profit. Even when coins are down, the robots will be buying the dip. And as the coin starts increasing small, it will start selling them, making you sub profits. So that is how even when we are in deep, even when crypto is in deep, the robot is designed to be making you what we call the sub profits. So that is why I said it's like a full-time provision store business. Because when you stock your shop with 1 million, in a day you can make profit of 5,000, profit of 10,000, profit of 20,000. Understand? Because of your capital is already in the trade and is working for you, generating you profit day in, day out. Okay, so there are some days that you might need to add money and you don't have, but you have introduced this business to your friend, and your friend comes on board and register and activate and start using it. ROYALQ gives you immediately rewards. So you can come in as long as your people that you'll be getting that rewards daily. The first reward commission, $30. Once they activate, you get $30. And once you start building your team, or those people you bring and they also introduce this business to people, you get commissions. That was how both I was trading when I started. I sold my land, one of my land, I sold it to start this ROYALQ in 2021. But I've been able to buy a car, I've been able to build a house, I've been able to renovate my family village house, all from this opportunity. So I got where I am, both the money I used to I bought my car under 4 months of starting the business because I participated both in the trading and both in team building. Though I started with $200 capital, trade capital, and I added, I think after 1 week, I added $150. And after another 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I added $200 from my money. But the rest was me money from. So in 4 months' time, dollars and I use it to buy. So if you have any question, o'clock, we'll take questions. Please, if you have any question, you can unmute yourself.
All right,
Question.
our new members in the house, if you have any question, you can use the chat box to ask your question, or you can unmute yourself and ask your question. For the new people in the house, do you have any question regarding the explanation? Is there something you are still confused about, or something you would like to know? Please unmute yourself and ask your question. All right, I believe that we do not have any question. Okay, so let's just get into today's topic. Leader George, the misconceptions about ROYALQ. Please, you can go ahead. You know what people think ROYALQ is.
I think we have a question. Please, can you explain the two types of mode again? So I said in ROYALQ, we have two modes of trading, periods of trading. We have the one shot and the cycle. One shot is advisable for those people that have small capital. So we do drop signals for one shot people. If you have small capital, it's advisable that you stick with one shot period modes. Period is all about time. So the period mode is all about the timing. Okay? One shot means that you want the robot to execute a trade just once. So if you are telling the robot, trade Bitcoin for me and give me 2% profits from Bitcoin trade. Once you start the trade and Bitcoin increase to 2%, the robot sells the Bitcoin and return your money back to USDT dollars and your profits back in USDT. That is one shot. You will not need to instruct the robot again. Okay, trade Ethereum, give me 2% or give me 1% profit. The robot will not start. Once Ethereum increase by that percentage, the robot will sell and stop Ethereum trade. So that one is one shot. Now the second one is cycle. Cycle we advise People that wants to use cycle mode are people that their capital can cover at least 30 to 50% margin drop. That is, if a coin is reducing, you will still have capital to be buying the dip of, even if the coin reduced to 50%. If that coin, the value of that coin reduces by 50%, can your robot continue trading? Do you have enough capital that your robots will use to trade that 50%? If your capital is okay, maybe your capital for a trade is from $300 to 500, 1,000 for one trade, then and you are very busy, you might not have time to be pressing your phone, you can use that cycle mode, the cycle period. Yes, you can use cycle. Cycle means, okay, I love Bitcoin or I love a coin. This project is okay. This crypto, the project is okay. 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 My robot, please trade this coin for me on cycle. Even if the coin drops by 50%, I've set up margin calls. My capital can carry the dip. Even if that coin, the value of that coin reduces by 50%, my robot will be buying them small, small, small. Then when starts coming up, it will be selling and be making profit. Even when you sell the final coin, buy, still repeat that trade. That is cycle. Repeat the trade. Just be trading it, buying and selling, be keeping my profits. So that is about cycle trading. So that one is advisable for people that have capital and also people that are busy. They might not have time to be checking for signals. So they are advisable to, okay, increase your capital at least $300 or $500 for one trade, and you can put it on cycle. So whether you off your phone or you go out, the robot will continue trading that coin and be making profits for you. That is cycle trading. Okay, so do you have any other question? I hope I've answered your question. Please, for those that joined us, if you have any question, you can click at the bottom, you see chat. At the bottom, you see mute, stop video, participants, chat. Click on the chat and you see where they wrote tap here to chat. You can click there and type any question you want. Any question you want to ask, you can just type it there and we'll explain it. We'll answer the question. So for those people that joined us new, if you have any question, please feel free to use the chat. If you don't want to talk to us, if you want to talk to us, you indicate, you will see reaction. Just you click on the reaction below. Click on the reaction and raise hand. Click on raise hand. Then we'll ask you to unmute yourself. Then you can speak to us. But if you don't want to speak to us, click on chat. Then you can answer your question. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, George. Before we take more questions, I would like to, I don't know if the OPM is here, is available to, speak to us. Please, sir, if you're available, you can please unmute yourself. While the OPM speak to us, you can drop your questions on the chat box, and after that, we'll take questions. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. Good evening, actually. Good evening, Leader George. Sorry, my son is here. Yeah, I just want to say thank you for always showing up, Leader George and Leader Oshari. That this topic, this misconception, the topic is the misconception that people might have about ROYALQ. Now, when I had the topic, I type into Meta AI, and this is what Meta AI gave me. Now, the misconception one is ROYALQ is a Ponzi scheme. that I get something like this daily. Maybe some people that have been watching me for maybe the past 4 years. Some will just ask, "Is this thing still on?" And I told them, I told the lady maybe 2 or 3 days ago. I told the lady, "You are the one that doesn't maybe recognize a good thing. ROYALQ will still be here as long as cryptocurrency remains, as long as exchanges like Binance, Ubi remains, ROYALQ will still be here. ROYALQ is not a Ponzi scheme. Like what the AI said is a ROYALQ operates as a legitimate trading platform. So ROYALQ is a legitimate trading platform. It trades, makes profits, takes its own profit, and gives us our own profit. Now, misconception 2: ROYALQ guarantees returns. The reality is trading carries inherent risk. Returns aren't guaranteed. Your making returns depends on you being patient, getting to the market at the right time, and patience. You understand? So what ROYALQ does is buy when it's low, sell when it's high. Anything apart from that is a misconception. Now, misconception 3: ROYALQ is a scam. The reality is ROYALQ has a verified presence and user testimonies. If you want to see ROYALQ testimony, this is me here. You have leader Shari there, you have George there, we have other leaders, that their level has changed because they followed leaders or followed what we told them, and they show up every day. They are focused. They are always they come because there is the educational part. If you listen, if you follow what you are being taught here, you are going to get the required result. So misconception 4: ROYALQ requires significant investment. The reality, say users can trade. You can start trading with minimal amount. We have people that started with even $10. We have people that they didn't even have anything when they started. People like Julius Kabanda of Uganda. That guy borrowed money, and you can even see what our leader George did. He sold his land to get started. Someone like me, I started with $2,000. I had money then. I just sold some of my assets in crypto, and I got started. But if you don't have money, you can start. The thing is, like I told you, I always say if you have maybe $120, $140, you're already broke. Why not, get a system like ROYALQ? And because it has proven that anybody, are you rich or poor, are you struggling, or you don't even have anything, you can get started if with the leaders here and faith in the system. You can excel like people you see around that are excelling. Now, misconception 5: say ROYALQ is only for experts. The reality, ROYALQ AI powered bot simply trades for all. Like I always say, I don't consider myself an expert. I don't even know how to trade, maybe compared to somebody like George. You understand? Maybe you understand. So the thing is, you can do it. Because ROYALQ, you just input some parameters, and if you don't know how to trade, you just copy trade of others. We have people that give us trade calls like Epel Jumbo. We have people like our professor. We have a lot of people, that gives us like Salisu. So if you are here, you are new here, join our community. Everything you need is already available. The only thing is just plug and play. So those are the misconception the AI gave me, and the reality. So you can see that ROYALQ is not a Ponzi scheme. So if you are here, maybe you got my number, you always be seeing every single day, or even if you are in some groups, you see every single day that I share some screenshot of the earnings of people, that are team builders like myself, about 4 of them. And since 2021, these guys have been making money, including myself, every single day, because we share the opportunity. My own is to share the opportunity. If you like, believe it. But I can assure you that even tomorrow morning, or this time by tomorrow, you will see that something is coming in. So ROYALQ works. ROYALQ work if you. The only thing is just take the faith, buy the robot $120. $20 for the fuel fee, and put as little as $100 in your Binance, and you just follow what we tell you. Once you start making money, or even if you have not started making money, share the result of others. That's what I did when I started in 2021. I didn't have any result. I began to share the result of my leader, James Emakara, and today, the rest is history. Let me go before I drop this. Before I end this, let me just share my back office to show you that what we are saying is real. Since 2021, I've been making money because I believe, I saw the opportunity and I followed the leaders. I follow my leader then, James Emakara, because he was the only one showing us his back office then. And so in that 2021, what I've made is over $249,000. You take a calculation later, you will see that. Now, am I so exceptional? No. Do I have 2 words? No. Am I the best speaker? No. Do I even know how to trade? I don't consider myself a very good trader. But I consider myself, one of the best apropos in the world. I consider myself as one of people that I see talents. I see people that are better than me. I told them about the opportunity. They joined. They joined the opportunity because I told them, and they followed this. Then later we started seeing people, that even know how to trade more than us. We started following their footsteps, and every day we share. Yeah. So the thing is, the one of the virtues I have is focus, consistency. Every day I show up, and ROYALQ, ROYALQ will always pay you if you do such. I consider ROYALQ one of the easiest business I've ever done. I've been in network marketing for over a decade, but ROYALQ is the oga pata of them all. So take my word for it. If you are new here, please get started. And if you are an old member here, the wind of the world is taking you from here, going to Ponzi, not being serious about ROYALQ. I just pity you, because this is what ROYALQ is. God sent. I always say it's God sent. We have leaders here like KK Tosset, George. We have Boss Kent. We have Dr. Money. We have Jason Makara. We have Shifolu. ROYALQ has changed these people's life. You understand? Like this year, myself and my dad, we were in Canada. I stood there. I lived there for some days, for some weeks. I got tired because the thing is, I cannot do many jobs there, and the place is so worrying for me. Why did I stay behind? Because most people, if they get there, they will start doing many jobs. But ROYALQ has covered me. ROYALQ has covered me. So this is a global business. So whatever I'm making here, is pure profit now. and I can live because I make global income. I can live anywhere in the world, but I prefer to stay in Nigeria here. ROYALQ is doing it for me. So thank you, my leaders. Like George also said, ROYALQ, in like 3 to 6 months, I did through two buildings. Then name any car that's popular in Nigeria. I've used them. About 4 or 5 cars, I've bought because of ROYALQ. So, and where do I live? I live in a town of Ilesha. I know I'm not operating from Lagos or Abuja. So if you have a phone and you have data, ROYALQ works for you anywhere in the world. The only thing is follow the leaders, follow what we tell you. Everything you ever need is available in ROYALQ. You don't need to be an expert. You don't need to be the best speaker. You don't need to be the best person in the world. Just follow the system, and the sky is the starting point. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Leader John. Thank you, Leader Ashwari. Just take it away.
Thank you so much, Leader OBM. The OBM is a V5, like I said. And if you see his cumulative earnings, which is his total earnings from when he started since 2021, he's almost at $250,000. Is right now it is currently at 249. Now, if you do that, if you times that in today's rate, I believe let's not even do today's rate. Let's do like 1,700. That's around 400. Yeah. I believe, yeah, that's around 400 million. Yes, in Naira, that's around 400 million. We also have his upline, Leader James, which has done 1 billion in Naira. Well, we're not calling all these numbers. The evidence is there. You saw his he shared his screen just now. We also have Leader George. I believe Leader George has been able to make $39,000, and that should be around 62 million Naira. So yes, I see that Leader Keke Success is in the house. I don't know if he's still here, but he has also done recently. He just I think he did $44,000. He shared it on the group, and we congratulated him. So with ROYALQ, there's no limit to what you can actually make. You just have to put in the work. There's no limit, 400 million is it's not a joke. Okay, so this is Leader James. Yeah, Leader James screenshots, and you can see the total revenue there in dollars, and is also equivalent to Naira. It's 1.2 billion Naira that he has been able to make in the space of 4 years. Yeah, started in 2021. So there's no limit to what you can earn. It's only between you. It's only you that is limiting yourself. You are your limitation. There's nothing you cannot actually make. And here you can overtake your upline, can be doing better than your upline. So yeah, this is it. I just want to encourage everyone to take your trading seriously, and also take team building seriously. We call it team building because there's a quote that says if you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go with people. I want to go far. I don't want to go fast. So you need your team. You need team of traders. Yeah, so it's 1.2. Ethostar. It's not me that is it. That's it there. It's a V6. So yes, it's 1.2 billion. Yeah, so it's ritual is it's ritual money. Oh. That one is the real definition of kanayo kanayo. It's not small thing. Hmm. We don't even want to go far and talk about billion. What about with the OBM that is here with us today? That he has made 400,000, 400 million. Even even 50 million is a big deal, not to talk of 400, and we are going to 1.2. This is it. You can see total revenue, but you can see daily profit. You see 152, 149, 135, 253. If you times all this by 17, it's crazy. So that your job, a lot of people focus on their job, and I'm not saying you shouldn't focus on your job, but you have to set your priorities right. And your job actually give you this, in the space of 3 years. Of course not. So what are your priorities? Do you want to get serious with your ROYALQ business? They don't have two heads. I look at me, I look at Leader James, I look at Leader OBM, I look at Leader George. They have one head. That's why I'm doing what they are doing. I'm putting in work. And I know that, I'm going to get there. So if we have questions, okay, I believe we have questions on the chat box. Yeah. Again, building a team is totally optional though. But like I said, it's very good to actually have a team. They will push you, you know. I can just be sitting down now, and one of my team members will just enter into my DMs and ask me a question. I'm like, they push you to want to know more. A lot of my team members think I know everything, but I'm still learning. I learn every day. Those questions that you ask makes me want to, because how can I invite somebody to a business and they're asking me question and I'm scratching my head? It's funny. So when you have a team, when you are growing a team, they'll push you. Yeah. If I go to Paris now, I have a leader, a ROYALQ leader that I can connect with. I won't be stranded. If I go to Osun State, I believe that's where the OBM is. If anywhere I find myself, even if Abuja is, Sam is in the US, he's even saying I should come. So that's the beauty of building a team. You see different people from different countries. There's no way I can enter now that I will not see somebody, that is in the ROYALQ community, and I can hang out with or relate. I cannot be stranded in any country. That's just the truth. So that's the beauty also of building a team, amongst others. So let's take questions. You can also unmute yourself and ask your questions, so that we can round up. You can ask the OBM question. Oh.
I think we have questions on the chat.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one said, do I need to analyze the market or the robot will do everything for me? The robot is an artificial intelligent robot. It's just like your plane. The plane will not fly itself until the pilot has to give it a command. So you have to give the robot a command to start a trade with your settings. You understand? We have so many cryptocurrencies, but you have to tell the robot which of the coins you want the robot to start. You understand? So if you are using the cycle, like I explained the mode, for you to analyze That means you want to enter a coin, a one-shot signal. So you analyze the coin. Okay, this coin is down. Okay, robot trade this coin. That is one shot. One shot works with based on signals. And those signals are gotten from those that analyze the market. So we have people that drop signals. You understand? The signals in the sense that, okay, this coin is down. Enter it and take 2%, take 3%, take 5%, take 10% profit. So we have people that used to drop signals daily. You understand? That is for one shot. But if you don't want to do one shot, you want to do cycle, you can pick a good coin and put it on cycle. You don't need to analyze markets for that, because you know that your settings will cover 50% drop. So even if the coin falls, even if the coin goes up, the robot will continue trading it for you. Okay? Me, I said my kidney. Okay? Talking about small capital, what range is considered small, please? Okay, if your capital cannot cover 30 to 50% drop, your capital is small. If your capital cannot get you a trade settings that can cover between 30% to 50% drop, your capital is small. So let's say from $300 down, it's small capital. So even if you start with $50, you should be trying to grow, to increase. Even if it's $20 you add every week or $10 you add every week, you will be increasing your capital. Remember, the business is to last for, you rent the robots for 1 year. So you can use the first 3 months to build up your capital to cover that 30 to 50% before you now start looking for capital to trade at least 2 coins at a go. So if you have 300, that is 600, you can trade 2 different coins at a go. Okay? So do you have any other questions? $50. Why can't you see the millions of money they are calling? I don't know. Before we ritualists will make this kind of money. Okay. Can I start trading with the minimum of $50? Yes, you can start trading with $50. But remember, the lower the capital, the lower the profit. And if the coins goes down, your robot might not have enough capital to buy margin calls with $50. But you can start trading with $50. Okay. So do we have any other question? I think that should be all.
If you have any question, please you can unmute yourself so that we take it before we round up. We're about to round up now. Do we have Eto Star Mezi? You people are just joking. Eto Oh God. Do we have any question? Please, you can unmute yourself. I'll ask a question before we round up today's Zoom. All right, our Zoom is Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. We are always here. Please try as much as you can to come to Zoom. Zoom is interesting. I don't know why you people don't come. This one's a ritual queue. Ronald, I've not been seeing you for a while. However, okay, so if you are new here, you do not have an activated robot, please get back to the person that invited you to this Zoom. They will guide you on how to activate your robot. Just follow their guidance to the letter. They will guide you. Don't go to Play Store or App Store and go and be downloading ROYALQ there. Oh, no. They have fake.
Will the funds be on Binance?
Yes. Your funds are on Binance. Your trading capital are on Binance. You're not giving it to anybody. The robots trade for you inside Binance. So that's why we are here. If not, I don't think I will be here.
So how do I connect? Like, what are the steps and procedures?
That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. you have to get back to the person that's invited you. They will guide you on how to activate your robot step by step. They will guide you. You cannot skip that part. You have to go back to the person that invited you. And then they'll send you a link. They'll send you a link. And you register with that link. And because that's the link with the official ROYALQ website. So they'll send you a link. You register. After you register, you download the ROYALQ app. They'll guide you on how to activate your robot. And then after you activate your robot, they will also add you to our WhatsApp group, where you can start learning all these things, how to instruct your robots. So please, that person is very important to you. Don't leave that person. No. Drag the person. That person that sent you this link. Person is very, 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 very important to you. So yeah. To everyone on the Zoom today, thank you for coming. And like I said, Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time, we are always here. You like to get started, get back to the person. They are going to guide you. They are going to activate your robots, show you how to activate your robot step by step. And yes, so we'll see you on Monday. I hope you enjoy your weekend and have a lovely weekend. Bye. Withdraw money, make you withdraw some money and enjoy yourself. I see all of you, I see your earnings. So just withdraw your funds and chop life,
Thank you,
Good
Ocean.
night, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye.
Good night,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
Leader Tom Dio.
I'm available.
Well done. Good night, everybody.